Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy NXT Crazy Man, and I'm here doing a guide on McCree. Um, let's jump right into it with his primary. It's called the Peacekeeper. It's a six-round revolver with two firing modes. One is single shot, and the other mode is full auto. You could hold down the trigger for single shot, but it's gonna be a slow fire rate than fan fire. Hipfire is really good on bigger enemies and normal sized enemies at close range, especially if you can combo it with a combat roll or stun. And when I mean hipfire, I mean full auto, if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Genji and Traces are a bit tricky to kill because they're extremely fast, but there's an ability that can help you take care of them, but I'll get to that later. Overall, McCree has a really good primary. It's really good at medium range and long range. It's especially good if you get really close to the player, then hit fire. It's extremely good and you can melt people very fast. It's a very good primary if you can get in the right situations and pick the right angles, but if you can't, you might have a difficult time getting kills. But that's the good thing about Overwatch. You can just switch characters, right? Okay, getting into McCree's first ability, it's called the combat roll. And basically, whatever direction you're moving in at that moment, he's going to dive in that direction while the same exact time reloading the Peacekeeper. So, let me explain that if you don't know what's going on. Basically, whenever you dive, you will automatically reload. Now, the combat roll has a recharge rate every 9 seconds, so this is really good for if you have a really large hitbox enemy that's running at you. You can walk at them, at a decent pace and get 6 hip fires off, roll back, left or right, whatever direction you want to go in. This really messes them up a lot. They can't really hit you, and when you can spam off 12 hipfire shots with a weapon like the Peacekeeper that fast, it's really powerful, and most of the time in 2 bursts it will kill those bigger enemies. So something that you might not use on smaller or medium sized enemies, especially something like Genji Tracers, but overall if you're playing with really big characters, this is a really good way to melt them. Okay, so getting into McCree's second ability, it's called the Flashbang. And basically, the Flashbang is a little minish grenade that I don't think does damage, but it will stun enemies a ton. The range on the Flashbang is really bad, so you can't really throw it more than 7 feet or so. But if you stun an enemy, they're basically a big meat sack that you could just hit fire the crap out of. I really enjoy this a lot, especially against a Tracer or Genji, but I do have to say Genji can deflect the flashbang back at you, but because they are going to get close to try to suit their abilities, which is shurikens, the knives and stuff, if they get close, pop one of those flashbangs, they're gonna be stuck right where they are, and they're perfect meat for you to just hit fire. It's also really good on supers. For example, Soldier 76. If he's right around the corner and you hear him use his alt, pop a flashbang, and go ham on him. Okay, and then McCree's last ability is his alt, which is Deadeye. And so what he does is he pulls out his Peacekeeper in this quick draw sort of movement, and he tracks on enemies and one hits them if you can lock onto the player. The minimum time between you using his ult and the first shot being fired is 2.23 seconds, so it's pretty slow, and when you use your ult, McCree yells out high noon, and most experienced players will hide, but some players will still run out in the middle of the open. You will get some kills with this ult, but if you pop it at the right place and the right time, you can get some feed. You move extremely slow when you use your ult. Sometimes it can be a waste, but sometimes you'll get 3, 4, or 5 kills. But again, right place, right time, and you'll get some kills. Okay, so all done with the abilities. Well, I'm gonna talk about how to use McCree, and I'm so confused on this character. I do not get this character, man. I put 9 hours in this character, and I still really don't know how to use him. Basically, let me tell you, I usually go around and get behind enemies to just kill them, do one-on-ones. But then sometimes I just stay back and hit them with that long range, peacekeeper. It does damage if you aim it right and you hit the right spots. If you get a headshot and then you get some few body shots, you probably get the kill. But again, I don't know. This character has really good abilities and a gun, primary. Basically, what I do is I just go around the map if I want to get behind them, and I go on the left or right side and I shoot one person. I try to get that attention of that one person. I shoot him, and if he comes towards me, I run back around the corner and I pop him with that flashbang and I litter him with that hip fire. And if there was another guy, I'll do the roll to automatically reload so I could take out that guy. But if I have enough time, I'll just reload. So, kind of use your abilities at your use, if you need them. Don't really just spam them when no one's around, or, think, oh, I could probably roll over here and get fast enough, but by the time you get over there, your roll is still recharging and you really can't do much. So I guess that's a tip I would say. Don't use your abilities as a way to move around. When I mean abilities, I mean combat roll. Don't use that to really move around to get somewhere faster, because McCree has a slow pace. He's not really fast, but again, that pace, if you just wait for a period of time, you'll probably get some kills with that pace. So save your life with that pace. I don't know. But yeah, again, I don't really know how to use this character. I just do Genji and just like all kinds of stuff. I kind of play like him. And if anyone else knows, that's cool. You basically know how to use McCree. I don't know. I probably will use McCree more often, but I don't know. Kind of getting used to other characters. But yeah, I hope this video helps you out with how to use McCree and his abilities and stuff. I'm gonna let you guys watch the whole video. If you guys like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more guides and more Overwatch and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Lights.
Stay on target. Turret detected. Turret detected. Enemy turret down. I'm back in the fight.
It's high noon. Like sitting ducks. Oh there.
Nerf this. Behind you. Turret incoming. Enemy turret.
Heroes never die.
It's high noon. Much better.
Double.
Payload secure.
Helden sterben nicht.
Enemies surviving.
No one. Enemy turret ahead. Watch your face.
Now hold on. It's high noon. Now secure the payload. Move it out. Pardon me.
Let's see you get past this.
Barrier activated. Much obliged.
不许走！
It's high noon.
I'm back in the fight.
Easy. Smart, don't it?
No one can protect the payload.
My sight.
Use caution.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Enemy turret destroyed.
It's high noon. Someone call the Undertaker.
Heroes never.